The next part of chapter 8 is bony fish. Bony fish are in class Osteichthyes, which is Dolios and especially formerly the arthrodires and ostracoderms, and distinguished from other forms resembling fish by the presence of true bone in their skeleton. Bony fish include, oh, I just lost it. Sorry. Bony fish include lobe-finned fish, ray-finned fish. There are 27,000 species of bony fish. There are included in that is freshwater fish or sunfish, bass, catfish, trout, pike, and freshwater tropical fish. Some of the sport and commercial fish included are goldfish, koi, salmon, piranhas, tuna, swordfish, electric eels. They have a variety of food preferences. There are plant eaters, meat eaters, plant and meat eaters, and animals that eat decomposing plants and animals, which is just gross. Bony fish have teeth, but not all of them are easily visible. Some have teeth closer to the throat, while others have large teeth on the front of their jaws. Bony fish have compressed deep bodies with long pointed dorsal and anal fins. They also have a small black spot below the last few dorsal fins. Dorsal rays. The largest verified bony fish is the southern sunfish, which weighed 6,049 pounds. The dwarf pygmy goby is the smallest bony fish, with adult males reaching 0.6 inches and adult females reaching 0.4 inches. Um, their reproduction is sexual, mostly external fertilization called spawning. Your chapter goes over quite a bit about bony fish. And I am not going to go over each and every page with you. Some hold on just a second. Primitive bony fishes date back to the Cambrian period, about 550 million years ago. These jawless fish lived relatively unchanged over the following 100 million years. The Devonian period, about 360 to 400 million years ago, is known as the Age of Fishes because of the abundance and diversity of fishes that appeared during this period. In the Devonian period, fishes began to develop jaws and paired fins. All four living classes of fishes and the three subclasses of Osteichthyes were established by the mid-Devonian period. Many species of fish that lived during the Devonian are now extinct. Bony fishes continued to evolve after the Devonian period. Most modern orders of bony fish probably evolved during the Triassic period, about 200 million years ago. Today, the actinopterygons are the dominant vertebrates in the oceans and in freshwater systems. The most recently evolved orders of bony fishes include the Pleuronectiformes, flatfishes, and Tetraodontiformes, triggerfishes, pufferfishes, and molas. Molas are also called sunfish. Let me see. And as the earliest known bony fish, the Gaiu orus, lived during the late Silurian, 425 million years ago. It has a combination of both ray-finned and lobe-finned features, although analysis of the totality of its features place it closer to lobe-finned fish. And that is just about um, the rose sturgeonfish are harvested for caviar. Um, they smell using chemoreceptors found on the mouth, lips, skin, and fins. Most of their brain is olfactory lobes used for smell to find food. Their vision is poor to medium and usually only lateral. The iris is not adjustable and lenses protrudes through the pupil. Um, and that's about all without going over every single page in your chapter. That's about all on bony fish. It is one of the biggest species in the ocean. It actually includes seahorses, eels, and sturgeon, as well as all the other ones we've named. So the next last part of chapter 8 is on mangroves. Mangroves are salt tolerant woody trees with special roots for anchoring in anaerobic mud. John Steinbeck once called them the tree nobody liked. And in your chapter, they go over the characteristics. The seeds germinate while still on the trees. The leaves can be boiled for tea, and the beans can be cooked and eaten. They create a habitat and a unique food web for many animals, including plankton, shrimp, mammals, fish, and birds. And why are we discussing mangroves in a marine biology class? Um, Mangroves create different habitats and ecosystems that include sea animals. So they're an important part of marine biology. Um, their mangrove forests are being degraded and lost at a huge rate. Between 35 and 50% of the world's mangrove forests were lost between 1980 and 2000. Uh, Conversion to aquaculture, agriculture, coastal development, and climate related sea level rise are significant growing threats. Their fortifying structure is all the more critical as increasingly severe hurricanes and cyclones hit our changing coastlines. They live at the intersection of land and sea, where the land comes together with the sea, and they provide the ideal habitat for fish, shellfish, and other organisms that live in that type of environment. Sea turtles live in that area. And with them being destroyed, that means that a lot of those animals that use them for protection are also going to be end up being on the extinction list, the endangered species list. Um, your chapter goes over the three different kinds of mangrove trees. Um, and they're also followed by a related tree called the buttonwood. The red mangrove is the pioneer community. The black mangrove is the juvenile community, and the white mangrove is the mature community. As the leaves fall from the trees, the bacteria turn detritus into nutrients. The roots, excuse me, the roots of the red mangrove trap this detritus and help to feed the living creatures in the area. The second ecosystem begins when their seedlings drop around the perimeter of the trees and gradually build islands. Mangroves are definitely a very important part of the marine biology ecosystems, and the coastal areas are experiencing heavy erosions, and some mangrove islands have disappeared completely. Um, this part of the chapter is a very short section. Um, it's only 8 pages, so you should be able to get through it quickly. Um, when we come back to class Tuesday, we are going to have our Christmas party. We're also going to be going over an assignment that I want you guys to do. It's a fun assignment, um, but it's an assignment that I want you guys to get started on and have fun with it and have it back after Christmas break. You won't need to work on it for more than a day or so, couple hours at the most. So I will see all of you guys Tuesday. And in the meantime, have a great weekend, and I will look forward to seeing you guys. Bye bye.